examples. So there are these paragovernmental ones, like take, for example, the Open Society Foundation. Started in 1979. According to George Soros, it was to provide basically a tax loophole for his kids. That was the idea that he said. And then it quickly became wrapped up with the U.S. State Department operating in all of the major Cold War hubs, especially in Eastern Europe, and fomenting the turnover of those governments so that they would break away from the Soviet Union and join the U.S. and Hungary, Romania, Poland, the whole litany. And meanwhile, he was running the Quantum Fund and his George Soros management fund that was speculating on the foreign currencies of all these governments. So while he's working with the State Department and the Central Intelligence Agency and every U.S. embassy in every country in Eastern Europe, and using this foundation, this network to influence the course of those events so that their governments would flip, he's using his hedge fund to speculate way before anyone knows that this movement is even being cultivated by the State Department and by his own nonprofits. He's speculating on the direction of those currencies. So he's got insider trading knowledge of everything that's going to happen in these countries while he's betting on it. It's sort of like the Nancy Pelosi stock tracker type of thing. But by the 1990s, the Open Society Foundation had become such a powerful force in Washington that Bill Clinton's Deputy Secretary of State, I think it was Strobe Talbot, who said, we think of the Open Society Foundation as being a independent but allied partner country like the UK or France or Germany. And so we work closely with the Open Society Foundation. We consider them an ally, but we have to synchronize U.S. foreign policy with the foreign policy set out by the Open Society Foundation. This is a quote. Everyone can look this up. It's on my timeline on X. But so this is in the 1990s. This is 30 years ago at this point. U.S. foreign policy is being synchronized with the George Soros policy recommendations. And a lot of this is because it's not just that George Soros is the largest donor to the Democrat Party and